should be live on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick, the brand new streaming platform. I'm just trying to put myself out there. The issue that I'm having right now is I'm not able to see my chat, so if you guys are leaving comments, I apologize, I'm not going to be able to see it. I'll see it at the end of the stream, and I'll probably get back to everybody who does leave a comment. Just be like, hey, sorry I missed you guys. All that stuff is going to be a work of the process. I'm thinking about buying a whole nother PC, so I can use this PC just to view all the platforms I have. I could make it multifaceted. I could have, hold up. If I play with this at the top and I go like that, you see all the different ways I can view my screen. I'm thinking about doing that 4x4 up there in that corner. That wasn't the best way to demonstrate it, but you'll see in the future when I finally put all these things together. Right now I'm having an issue with the stream. I have to lock it onto what my screen is looking like instead of having a scene where I can try it right now, but yeah, it's being weird. So yeah, the way we have to do it is I have to lock it onto my window screen, and I have to open up the game. We're gonna be playing Plants vs Zombies. It's an easy game. It's a fun game. It's a game I like to play. When I get bored is what I'm playing. So the idea of my stream is I'm just gonna be playing all the games that I'm casually good at playing, like the games that I like to play, which consist of Minecraft. I'm thinking about playing some Xbox games too, but I have to figure out that Xbox thing, so I'm not going to be doing anything on Xbox right now. But when I start playing Xbox, I might get back into FIFA, see how FIFA's going. They're dropping a new FC 25, which I wasn't very impressed with the FC 24, so we'll see what the FC 25 is all about. Instead of being at the bottom left-hand corner, I decided to put you guys up in the right-hand corner so you can see me. But just like I said earlier, I won't be able to see you, and it's unfortunate, but it is what it is right now. And I'm telling you, in some time, I'm gonna figure that out. Like I said, I'm thinking about buying another PC, so on one browser I can see my chat. I can see all the chats in the different places that I'm streaming. And right now I bought this thing that lets me stream to multiple platforms, so right now I'm live on Twitch, right now I'm live on YouTube, and right now I'm live on Kick. And tomorrow when I wake up, I'll probably go ahead and put myself out there on more platforms. I might actually start showing my Instagram and the places that I've already have socials. All that good stuff. But instead of going into it, you guys will see it in the future. It'll get there. Will become a good stream. But yeah. Meantime, right now we're gonna play some Plants vs Zombies. And if everything is going correctly, you guys should be able to see my screen. Now for me, the volume of the game is way too loud. I'm gonna turn the volume down so you guys can go ahead and hear me. I don't think anybody really needs to hear the sound of Plants vs Zombies. I think we're mostly here for just content. To me, it's still loud. I can't even hear myself, but hey, look at the level we just popped into. So, my plan for today, or this stream right now, is I'm gonna try and just complete maybe 2-3 levels in this one go round. Blow him up, and they should get rid of that. But yeah, Plants vs Zombies, man. I remember playing this game when I was a kid. It's been such a long time since I've sat down and actually played this game. To blast my past. And what I see a whole lot of streamers do is just play random games, To me, it's just the easiest crazy fun game that I really like to play. It's very much so a strategic game. You have to know what the hell you're doing. Put that there. Give him some support. Put a little ice pot in every lane. I don't know if he's gonna die in time. So, if anyone's wondering why I'm starting at this level already, this was just the first part of the stream, but right now, I'm on like the last level of the first round. If anyone's wondering why I'm this far, I started the stream on the first couple of levels, and I failed. So, you know, I'm not gonna redo anything, I'm just gonna play through the rest of this game. The rest of the game's pretty easy. The way I'm working this is, I'm gonna live stream me playing like 3-4 games, and then I'm gonna call it a day. See, with these first levels, everything's pretty easy. This level's pretty much done. There's not really a single plant that I need to plant anymore. Everything here is gonna die. Yeah, I don't have to do a single thing for the rest of this level. Everything is gonna die. Nowhere skill in this level. Nowhere skill needed in this level. It's pretty easy. I really don't even have to put down on a single plan. Everything's gonna die. Which is, Plants vs. Zombies is one of those easier games. Some people will find it hard because, you know, they're just not thinking. We're in a presidential year, and everyone's worried about what can is going to be running for president. For me, I'm not really too worried. I'm kind of in the mindset of he's not really a good presidential candidate, and a lot of the times it's like that. Everyone says you have to go out and vote, you have to do this, you have to do that. But in my experience, it's like, if I go out and vote for someone, no one's gonna care. Like, you feel me? Like, you can't please everyone. That's the reality at the end of the day. I could say I'm going out to vote Republican. People look at me and be like, Republican? So you're what, racist? I could say I'm going to Democrat. People turn around and be like, Democrat? You're a Democrat? And I know other people do vote, but let's just be honest as Americans. No one cares about the smaller people who vote. It's all about the, I mean, not the smaller people who vote. No one cares about like no one cares about like the other candidates. They care about the two main ones. It's usually always Democrat, Republican. So it's not that I'm gonna put out any presidential vibes. It's not like I'm gonna be talking about who I decide goes in. I can't put any input on that. It's like I don't have any input on that. Yeah, I don't care about little crazy Dave. He's just a crazy guy. So here's the thing at night. Here's the real interesting thing at night. These things don't give you enough sun. But they didn't give me the plant, so it's just gonna be an interesting endeavor, I guess. Well, you know. The mindset I take up is let me just grab whatever's cheap because cheap things will take you a long way. But yeah, I don't have anything that I could really plant for this level. Like it'll give me sun, but it's only gonna produce it at the rate that it produces it.
The zombies are coming.
I'm pretty sure you only need one, but I'm gonna double up.
Brains.
In other news, we have Drake and Kendrick. And my take with that beef is, you know, I don't know why someone like Drake would ever believe in his heart of hearts that he can actually stand toe to toe with a rapper that actually sits around and raps. Like, let's just be real. He's not a rapper. He's more of a pop star. He's more of a capper. He's more of that type of rapper. He's not really like a. I grew up listening to Drake too, guys. So I just want to make that clear. Because a lot of people will hear you say, "Oh, you like Kendrick," and then they'll be like, "You don't know nothing about rap. Like Drake sold the most. Drake's done this. Drake's done that." It's not about that all the time. Like to me, Good Kid, Mad City is a better album than any Drake album. And I mean that's opinionated. That's my opinion, but like prove me otherwise. Prove to me otherwise. And we can just disagree all day. Like, I'm telling you, a song like "Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe," where does Drake, you know, place among that type of song? A song like "Money Trees," like, can Drake ever create a song like that? And another thing that like got me a little heated with Drake is he's in the middle of a rap battle. You have to realize what rap is. Like back in the day, rap was rhythm and poetry, and it was a whole bunch of strong black men making that type of music. You understand what I'm saying? Like to go ahead and drop a line on a diss track to a person who cares about the black community saying he trying to free the slaves, it's like, no he's not. No he's not. And it's kind of just redundant. It just proves like where Drake stands. Remember when Rick Ross made that song calling Drake a white boy? I think it was literally a white boy. I think like the funny thing about that song that he dropped is like on the cover art, all you see is Drake, but he's got like the white person home. He's got white people here. He's got the white person comb over. You know, Rick Ross is a funny ass dude, and like, you know, Drake basically put Rick Ross on. So if Drake was gonna go at Rick Ross, Drake wins. But for Drake to go at somebody like Kendrick, who's more, like, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. I think like Not Like Us, that song. That song wasn't even the song that did Drake in. The song that did Drake in was Meet the Grams. But again, people aren't honest. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't a fancy beat. No one's gonna give the credit that that song deserves. You know? It has to be like a banger type beat for people to actually care about it, even being dropped. So, you know, I think the way we view music in that sense is skewed because everyone thinks like having like the most selling record means that you're a great artist, and you know, having a great selling record's cool, but are you a rap star? Are you a pop star? Are you an R&B artist? You can't tell with Drake. Like, you can tell Kendrick raps. He's a rippity rapping fool. You know, the interesting beef would have been, I'll be completely honest with you, the interesting beef would have been Cole versus Kendrick. I'm just being honest. I would much rather see Cole versus Kendrick and then Drake, and I don't know where Drake even butted in, but you know, he did. And he got slapped up. I mean, it is what it is. You know, the funny thing that I've seen for people to like, for people who want to get attention, the one thing that they do is they'll sit here and they'll be like, nah, Drake won. I was like, hey bro, it's just like Kendrick Lamar said, hey, we're not dumb. I'll just be real with you. I don't know exactly why I would favor myself to listen to Kendrick over Drake, because I've listened to both all my life. Like, I remember the first real song that put Kendrick on the map was that swimming pool song. That's when everyone started going, oh, Kendrick, he could rap. Kendrick's that dude. But I remember before he put out that, he had this Untitled album, which was the first thing I heard of him, and I have to thank my sister for that. She really put me on that type of artist. The Untitled 1, Untitled 2. And it made me, you know, pay attention to him enough to go ahead and listen to Section 80. It made me pay attention enough to him to listen to all these other albums that he made. Section 80. What's the other one? To Pimp a Butterfly. You know, I wasn't too impressed with Damn, I won't lie to you. That was one of the albums I could have done without. But, you know, like, I was just impressed with him ever since then. And something that I'll say about Drake is he's been releasing albums way more consistently than someone like, you know, he's been releasing albums way more consistently than Kendrick, but in my opinion, and this is my own opinion, you know, I'm not going to try and force my opinions on anybody else. My opinion, when you're listening to someone like Drake, you're just like, it's boring. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Marvin's Room, it's like Marvin's Room is a depressing song. He's like just a depressed artist. Like, he makes depression, he makes music for people who are depressed. That's how I read it, you know, end of the day. Like, to me, Alright is an uplifting song. Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe is like a fuck out my face type song. Money Trees is like, I don't know. Money Trees is the perfect place for shade. That's just how I feel. Like, I just feel like he's a real artist. Like, he'll make actual music. I mean, like, not everyone's gonna agree with my takes, so I can't think I'm changing anybody's mind. I don't think I'm changing anybody's mind. I want to make that very clear. But in terms of that beef, that battle, it was over with Meet the Grams. And to me, that's not a conversation. After Meet the Grams, there was no more battle left. There was no more battle left. There was no fight left. And Drake proved it as soon as, like, you have to realize he went from asking Kendrick to respond to him to being like, hey man, you crossed the line. You're saying this, that, and the third. And you feel me? Like, rap is more like, can you paint a picture? You know what I'm saying? Can you paint the picture? So I remember one of the things Drake was saying was, he was like, oh, I gave him false information. I made him say these stupid things about me. I'm just like, why would you feed someone fire ass false information? I get it. You don't want people shouldn't try and profit off of a lie, but if you profit off a good enough lie, who's gonna care? And you know what else? Like, I've been watching this guy on YouTube. His name is Carcino. If anybody wants to, you know, anyone wants to see what's going on in the world, go ahead and watch Carcino. That man knows everything that's going on in the world. I don't even know how he gets his information, but he always drops a video. I follow him on Patreon. It costs $25 a month. And basically he just exposes celebrities, you know, he just puts a big fat light on all of them. And I've been getting way more information about Drake than I've actually ever thought I would in life. And you know, it's surprising the amount of information that's dropped on him. It's surprising the amount of information that's actually public knowledge that doesn't get pushed. I bring up Carcino because one of the main people who made me want to start streaming is Carcino. I've watched all his videos, and you know, like, he was just some random guy who got popular not by riding the coattails of somebody, but like basically he was spreading the same message as this other YouTuber, Kwame Brown, who was being targeted by the likes of Stephen A. Smith for years. And finally one day, this man Kwame Brown just finally popped, and he just put him on blast. And ever since I've seen that, I've always been like, man, I want to be a streamer. I want to make streaming money. I want to make money where it's like people are just listening to me talk. And it's not that I know anything more than any other person. It's just, hey, I'm just sitting here talking, you know, because I can talk. You know what I mean? Like, the funny thing about content is anybody can make content. And people sit here and think, no, not everyone can make content. No, literally everyone can make content. If you have a voice, if you have a message that you feel people aren't getting, you know, you can just sit down in your room and just talk to the camera. Does everybody want to hear the message that you have? No. But do you have a message to send? Yes, of course you do. Everyone does. And I've literally seen people just, you know, I know their trick. They go to Google, they look up trends, they just look at what's trending, and they say, hey, because that's what I'm talking about today. They take a notepad, paper, and they write down a whole bunch of topics. You know, they just go off that notepad. They just go like, okay, we're going to talk about this, we're going to talk about this, we're going to talk about this, we're going to talk about this. I have a whole bunch of knowledge on these topics. It's a very simple way to just go viral. Just being knowledgeable. And even if your knowledge isn't even as great as other people's knowledge, what you have to realize is we live in a world where people just spread false information. So if you can live in a world where, you know, false information actually sells, then why not just never feel ashamed of anything that you have to say? Like, recently, apparently in the Olympics, something that made me outraged was I seen this article just one day, and it's about this lady who apparently she is a lady, but the consensus was she wasn't a lady. The consensus was this woman was actually a transgender who was cosplaying as a woman. And she was in the boxing Olympics for women, and she was beating up women. But like something that came to my, you know, like it came to me that she wasn't a woman, so I was just immediately outraged. I went straight to Instagram and I was like, hey, look at this woman. Why is this man fighting another woman? It was one punch and she was done. But apparently, like, upon further investigation of the situation, she actually is a woman. She just failed a test early in her career, and like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if the world's playing tricks on me. I'll just be completely honest when I'm saying this. Like, I don't know if she actually is a woman or if she's not a woman now. Like, I think I remember seeing Donald Trump talking about how a male is fighting women in boxing, and like, apparently she wasn't lying about what she was. So, you know, false information sells. You can't be ashamed of getting false information if it's fed to you. But then at the same time, you don't want to pride yourself on selling false information. And that's what this world does. This world prides itself in selling false information even after it's proven false. Like, I get into COVID, but I don't even want to talk about that type of stuff. I don't even want to talk about that type of stuff. I don't, like, I mean, I already halfway got into saying it. Like, I don't believe in that COVID stuff. But I feel like it would be wrong to say that I don't believe in that COVID stuff when there's news articles about people actually dying from COVID. So, might be something I'd regret talking about. The thing is, you just never know. You just never know. Alright guys, I have played 1 level, 2 levels, this is the 3rd level. I think this might be it. Like, I already streamed one thing earlier. This might be my last stream of the day, my last game of the day. And then I'm gonna go to bed, just watch more YouTube videos. I'll come back with other topics to talk about tomorrow. I'm planning on streaming every day. Like, I have no reason to not stream every day. I have no reason to not add content to, you know what I'm saying? There's absolutely 0 reasons to not add content onto a platform online. One thing people need to realize is a lot of money is made online. There's billions of dollars just being moved around online every day. So why not try and get yourself a little bit of it? Even if you're not gonna sit around and make a lot of the money, there's still money to be made online that people might just be missing out on. So, you know, why don't you just hop online and make some of that money? That's kind of my mindset going onto this stream. Like, I already know I won't be the greatest streamer in the world. I already know I won't be the best streamer in the world. I already know I might be awkward right now. But I'm not afraid to just put myself out there. Look, I'm not afraid to hop in a truck and deliver packages from Amazon, go to random people's houses every day. Why would I be scared of showing up on someone's internet? Like, it is what it is. It's ways to look at it, you know? You could die broke, you could die kicking. I'ma die kicking. So I'm probably gonna need to get these down this game. But I kind of want to have that same setup where I have the pea shooters and then I have also... Yeah, I gotta keep planting these things, I can't forget. Because they grow, and the faster they grow, the more sun I get. This looks like another short level. I only see 1 wave of zombies, so... After this, it might be done. And I might just go... Just might go and... play 3 levels a day. Every day. You know, we got a while till I'm done with like the Plants vs Zombies streams, because you got the Adventure 1 and then you got the Adventure 2 levels. So, you know. Okay, yeah. I gotta get that down. I'll put this here. I'm gonna put this guy down in here too. See, I'm gonna kill him through the glass. That's what this guy's for. Please don't kill my guy. Okay, don't kill my guy. thing I don't like is that tombstone right there. I might even condense some of these videos later and make them like a YouTube video. Not this video, maybe Minecraft. It's hard to condense these videos because it's more of a point-and-click game. You see the progression of the game with every click. I want to put a double P-shirt and everything. And I'm only putting these guys in the lane where I see a screen door. Grave Buster, and I think I'm gonna call it a day after that. I thought I was gonna have time to stream with my friend today. Told me he's gonna be home soon, about an hour ago, and hasn't hit me up since. So you know, it is what it is. We can't do that every day, I guess, but definitely another day. And with that, I'm gonna call it a day. You know, I'm a little tired. I don't have work tomorrow, so I might even be